Have you ever gotten an orgasm from simply giving to somebody else?
Yes.
What's your name and how do you identify?
So my name is Rose. I'm a full lesbian.
Yeah!
I'm definitely a lesbian. My name is CJ, and I'm definitely a full lesbian. I'm a tomboy. My name is Crystal, and I'm from Stockton, and I live here in Palm Springs.
Donna, lesbian.
For those people who don't understand what a touch me not is, how would you explain that to them?
I'm a giver, so I can care less about getting off. I like other people getting off from my actions.
So what is your experience with being a touch me not?
I was assaulted by a cab driver. I blacked out, then I woke up, I was bloody, and he was on top of me and he was choking me, like he was literally gonna kill me. I don't know how I got out of that car, but I got out and I ran to the hospital. What's really crazy is I had surgery down there because I was ripped.
It has actually happened to me when I was younger. I don't think it plays any role.
Okay.
It's my preference to actually please, but at the same time, like, it's back and forth.
Yeah, it happened to me. Yeah, it happened to both of us.
How did you get over the fear of not wanting people to touch you?
I had to ease myself back into it, and it's also a trust thing, so I just didn't trust. It wasn't like, oh, I don't trust women or men. It's just I didn't trust anyone. Having that power taken away from you, and then I tried to commit suicide 5 times. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. No.
You can, it's okay.
Yeah, doing that, like, it just, it was a messed up situation, but I went to therapy.
I don't like other women to touch my vagina. That's something that I'm like, oh no, never is gonna happen. We can smoke weed, but it's better if you don't let me get off from you touching me. I'd rather be a top. I don't want to be a bottom. We can kind of switch positions, but I'm always the top with another girl.
Have you ever gotten an orgasm from simply giving to somebody else?
Yes, definitely.
Is that a common thing?
It's not common. I think it depends on like the person and like the connection. When I'm actually really in love with that person, I'm doing it to them, and like orgasm is like so easy.
We're in love and we're communicating and we're passionate, and that gives me a lot of orgasms, and it's really amazing. If we're together and she's coming, I have no problem.
What do you have to say about touch me nots who are not sexually abused or abused?
And some people don't like to be touched, which isn't a bad thing. A lot of my friends are actually touch me nots.
It's not like if you're a lesbian you have to like giving only, or you have to like getting only. It's such a tricky thing. It's just like people get sexual expression confused with mental state.
Yeah.
Like mental health. I mean, sometimes yes, sometimes it can be a psychological thing, but I think a lot of times it's not.
I don't like that there's a lot of, you know, people that are in a category just because like I'm gay and because you're like sexually abused.
I mean, the thing is,
freaking lame.
the statistics, it's like 1 in 3 women. Like,
yeah,
I'm gay, but like I've been sexually abused, but it has nothing to do with that.
It has nothing
like,
to
like,
do with that. I knew I was gay before I was actually sexually abused, so it doesn't matter. This is my
bitch.
preference.
I was like scissor bitches when I was 2, okay? Okay?
How do the girls that date you usually feel about not being able to touch you?
They're actually like really weird about it, but at the same time, they understand where I'm coming from, that I need to get them going and make them come. And then afterwards, if I make them come, then they can make me come as well.
But you also don't need to receive.
Not at all.
I tried to ask if it's cool if I touch you, and she just won't let me. She feels really weird. And she's a tomboy, and she prefers that, and she prefers to be dominant, and so for me, that's fine. I can accept it. And that's how we communicate before we do anything, really. So before, I wouldn't let girls touch me because I felt really weird. I feel like a man, really. I'm a full bull dyke. I've had girlfriends before, and they could touch me, and they'd come up to me, and they would try and ask me if we could both be equal. And I'd say, yeah, sure, you can touch me, fine. And we'd hang out a little bit, and we'd get going, but I just really don't like it.
I'd rather be a top. I would like someone, actually, I get off more when somebody actually takes control because I'm always in control.
So I think it's really interesting that you are like that touching and not personality, but in your heart, you actually desire something else.
Yeah.
And I think with yourself,
I want to get off too, you know?
What's your name and how do you identify?
My name is Jenna D. Simon.
I'm Casey, and I am a tomboy.
I identify as queer.
My name is Tamiris, and I identify as a lesbian.
For those who don't have any idea what a touch me not